In 1938, the state of Massachusetts sent notices to every resident of 4 towns. The notices did not ask for their opinions. Within 3 years, the post office, the school, the church, the road were at the bottom of a reservoir. And some of what was found during the preparation of that valley has never been fully accounted for. 4 towns: Dana, Enfield, Greenwich, Prescott. They no longer appear on any Massachusetts road map. They were not destroyed by disaster. They were not abandoned. In 1927, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts passed the Swift River Act, authorizing a reservoir to supply water to Greater Boston. The legislation required the permanent disincorporation of 4 municipalities. Over 2,500 residents were relocated, hundreds of structures demolished, 7,561 graves exhumed and moved. The project generated an enormous volume of documentation, engineering reports, relocation records, archaeological surveys, divided by geographic section and submitted team by team. All of it archived, most of it accessible, most of it. The pre-construction survey for the northern section, covering approximately 340 acres in the former township of Dana, was submitted in October 1937. A receipt confirming its arrival is in the Massachusetts State Archives. The document itself is not. A researcher who requested it in 1974 received a single written response. Material not located. May have been transferred. No follow-up appears in the record. What does appear, in a 1939 internal government memo, is this. The Northern Survey materials have been reviewed at the commissioner level and will be retained under separate administrative classification. Standard archive transfer protocols will not apply to this section. No explanation follows, no tracking number, no transfer receipt, no further correspondence on the subject, in a project record that is otherwise extraordinarily thorough. 2 former residents of the northern Dana area left accounts that were collected before the valley was flooded. A woman who had lived there her entire life described the northern section as land the older families did not use, not because the soil was poor, but because, her words recorded in 1939, there was an understanding that it was not ours to use. A contract laborer who worked the early surveys described leaving the northern section before completing his assignment. When asked why, he said, "There was nothing there that should have made either of us want to leave that quickly." In 2019, an archivist working on a separate digitization project found a single damaged page. Not the survey itself, but a transmittal letter that had accompanied it. Most of it is illegible. What can be read includes this. The formations in the northern sector do not correspond to known pre-colonial construction patterns documented elsewhere in the region. The survey team's recommendation that the area receive further specialist review before. The rest of that line is gone. Further down, the commissioner has indicated that the specialist review will not be pursued. The materials are to be forwarded under separate cover. The letter references photographs. No photographs from the northern section survey have ever been located. The Quabbin Reservoir is still active. It supplies drinking water to approximately 3 million people. The northern Dana survey area is currently under approximately 85 feet of water. It has been there since 1946. Whatever the survey team documented, whatever required a commissioner to remove it from standard archival access, is sealed beneath a designated watershed, separated from the nearest public road by miles of restricted land, and separated from any public record by a single paragraph in a memo from 1939. The document was submitted. The receipt exists. The document does not. The map of Massachusetts shows a reservoir. The map used to show 4 towns. Somewhere between those 2 maps, a file exists that has not been seen since 1939. This is what the archive contains.